Okay, good afternoon, everyone, or good evening, I should say. Technically, yeah, it's evening. Now, this is gonna be like kind of a fun video. I'm gonna just basically, well, first let me unplug my phone, so I don't drag the plug with me. I'm basically gonna be doing like a little, I guess you can call it a tour of my apartment or whatever you want to call it. First, I need to get up. Ooh, there we go. I had to stretch. I've been sitting down for a little while, and yeah, you can see my reflection, and that's basically that area over there. I guess you can say it's kind of a tour of my place, if that's what you want to call it. And you can't really see out there because it's already nighttime or twilight, I guess you can call it. Here, there we go. Now you can see it. Now that I got there's a little patio area. You can't put really much there because basically that thing right there, that's the air conditioner. They call it an HVAC unit, and they don't want anything on it because you don't want to block that fan. Otherwise, things will get really bad. And in that closet, that's where the boiler is. I don't have the key to that. That's all the apartment's responsibility. That's the maintenance guy deals with all that. I don't touch that. And same thing with the light bulb up there. Actually, I've never really had to replace it because I don't really use it that often because I don't really use the patio area. It's not really like that big. Although that net, well, you can't really see it. There we go. Now you can see it. The net out there, that was put in to prevent pigeons from coming in because yeah, that balcony was a. Right now, there's just nothing but a few leaves, but it was a lot more messy when the pigeons used to make their way in here. That's why they put like a little net to basically prevent them from coming in. And actually, it's pretty effective. I haven't seen a single pigeon in my patio after that. And here's all my Pokemon stuff, all my plushies and stuff. And I have a few figurines here too on my bookcase. And in case you haven't noticed, yeah, I'm a pretty big Pokemon fan. All these pictures on the walls, that I printed out. I actually printed it out, and it was a several day process to put everything up, and it involved, let's just say, partially cursing because I really don't like climbing big ladders, but I was able to somehow get up there and do all of that. That's my table. That right there, down there, that's my Hub Max. That's my mini hub. That's the Google speaker. That's my landline. Yes, I'm one of those people who have a landline because cell towers can go down. That's my 3DS. That's my old iPod. I don't really use it. I just have it there as a backup. That thing has to stay plugged in because its battery is pretty much shot. Like, it'll store it, but not for, let's just say it has to be plugged by the end of the day, otherwise the battery will die. And that's my 3DS. And those are my games over there. I have some more games like and stuff in there. Mostly DVDs are inside that cabinet. And yes, those are more Pokemon figurines. I have quite a few of them and quite a few plushies down here as well. Gotta kind of scoot away. And this is basically my bed. Yes, I sleep in all of this because I prefer to sleep in a living room. I'm just weird like that, but that's the way I am. And yeah, I know people are gonna bitch and complain that my place is a little messy, but trust me, it could be worse. I'm not one of those neat freaks who's gonna try to, keep everything all neat. Of course, I do try to put everything back in its place, so that way I don't spend time looking for stuff. That's my TV. That's my Wii. Yes, I still have my old school Wii. And right down here in this box right here, the black and white one, that is my GameCube. Yes, and it still works. That's basically my other little trinkets. Those are my balls. That's the tea that I drink. Yes, I drink tea. Although occasionally I drink Gatorade or vitamin water, but I mostly drink tea. I prefer Gold Peak brand. That's the one that tastes better to me. That's my other little trinkets and stuff. That's my Pro controller. That's my other game stuff. This is basically like my gaming thing. That's my dock for my Switch, battery, charger. The Wiimotes are inside that cabinet. And these are my other figurines. Yes, I placed them on top because they're not that heavy, so the DVD player will be perfectly fine. Same thing with the Wii U. And that's my Switch right there. That's the Wii U gamepad. Pretty much this area is basically my living room. That's the front door. That's just the closet. And basically that's like the view of my living room right there. It's basically a living room. I don't know what you call this area where I'm standing at. It's not really a dining room because it's not a separate room, but I don't know. That's just another thing. And no, I did not put that puzzle together. That is something that my mom's husband did because I don't have the patience to put every little piece together. Same thing with that one and that one. And that one down there, and that one all the way down there. And over here we got the kitchen area. Excuse the mess with the bottles. I usually pick them up and throw them in the bag, but sometimes I'm too lazy to get up from bed, so I just throw them over there. That's basically my kitchen area. That's the refrigerator down there, the cabinets, the dishwasher, yes. My apartment has a dishwasher, but I only use it like once a week because I don't want to run it too many times because the soap for that stuff, even those pods, are quite expensive. That's basically the stove right there, gas stove, oven, microwave. It's probably easier to see everything with the light on. That's the light on. Yeah, those light bulbs, the apartment complex has to change those when they go out because those are tubes. And also, I have no idea how the heck to open this case. It's not glass, it's plastic, and I do not want to climb all the way up there. And you gotta be careful because you see this thing, that's a sprinkler head. If you hit that, things will get wet very quickly. So that's why I don't mess with that stuff. These are just LED strips that I have. That's basically what's lighting the room. And through this room, that's just the bathroom. That's the mirror. Excuse my naked ass. That's the mirror. Of course, you can see my stupid reflection, and I do apologize, but I prefer not to wear a shirt because it's a little hot right now. That's why I have the aircon blowing. That's the bathroom. Basically, not much to look at, just a simple bathroom. That's the mirror. Yes, I need to clean that mirror. I just cleaned it. Ugh, that thing gets dusty all the time. So I'm gonna have to clean that mirror again. And these are just those are just the warning things I have because the hub, that's my other Google hub. It has a built-in camera, so I basically warn people that if you step into my apartment, you are subject to being recorded. So that way I don't get into any legal messes. And in here is basically my room slash office, if that's what you want to call it, because I mostly use it for like an office. That's my main desktop that I use. That's the router, that's the gateway down there. And yeah, I know on video it looks like there's a nest of wires, but it is what it is. And besides, I'm not completely naked. I just don't have a shirt on. Big whoop. And that's the bed. That's my... I don't sleep there. I just use it as a secondary bed. And my grandma actually gave me this bed. And it's actually pretty good. And the reason why there's a green light, everything is green in here, is that's because of this light strip. The way, because it's longer than the other one I had, so I had to kind of jerry-rig it and put it behind this door and put it through there. So essentially this door doesn't really close anyway because I have a Ethernet wire going through there. That's the window. Yeah. To the back area. Well, not the back area, the outside. That's just a closet right there. Excuse the mess on the bed. Just a bunch of clothes that I put on. And also just got sick and tired of having to hang everything all the time. So I just put it down there and just pick it up. But all the dirty stuff is in that bin. And that's the vacuum. Not really much to really look at. It's I'm not sure exactly the square footage because I've never really measured and I probably forgot. Essentially, that's basically what it is. Essentially, that's basically kind of the tour of my apartment. And yeah, I know people are going to be complaining that it's a bit of a mess, but you know what? Compared to what I've seen, it could be worse. This ain't nothing. And I also always try to keep everything clean. Like, for example, the dishes in here, those have been cleaned. I cleaned them manually. With basically elbow grease, just a good old scrubbing. Because, yeah, dishwasher is nice, but you can't rely on it all the time. Otherwise, things would get pretty... Ow. Ooh, I have to lay down again. Pretty expensive if you rely on the dishwasher too much. But anywho, that's basically, essentially the tour of my place, if that's what you want to call it. Yeah. Anywho, if you guys liked the video, if you like the video, subscribe and comment if you want to comment. Just please keep the comments civilized, because I will not hesitate to delete inappropriate comments. But yeah, that's basically essentially the tour. So I'm going to conclude this video for now. Have a good day, everybody. Like, subscribe, comment, and have a good day, everyone. See you.